we're gonna jump into our lesson all about planting. Have you guys planted seeds in the garden before?
Yeah.
You did? What did you plant last time? Radishes. Oh, great. So today we are actually gonna plant something different in the garden. But before I tell you about what we're gonna plant, we need to learn a little bit about what plants need in order to be healthy and grow. So that's where we're gonna use this acronym. You guys have used acronyms before, right? Yeah, so every letter of this word stands for something that a plant needs to grow to be healthy and survive. So right now you have your worksheets, you have your pencils. We're gonna fill this out together. So I wanna know if y'all have any guesses. What do you think a plant needs to grow that starts with any of those letters? Who can take a guess? Yes?
Nutrition.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Can we clap for our friend in the blue? That was awesome. Okay, so this word right here that starts with an N, this word is nutrients, which is very close to nutrition. So you guys can copy that word down on your worksheet. You can take your time. Nutrients just means that plants need food and they get their food from the soil, okay? So copy that word down. Nutrients. Can you guys say nutrients? One more time, nutrients. Good job. After you've written that word, give me your eyes so I know you're ready to move on, okay? Okay, looks like we're almost ready. Okay, my friend right here in the orange, what's another one? Air is correct. Good job. Let's clap for that one too. Good job. So, air is another thing that plants need to grow. Just like people, plants need air. Everyone take a big breath in with me. And now breathe out. Plants actually make the air that we need to breathe, and we make the air that plants need to breathe. So we actually help each other breathe in kind of a cycle. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so when everyone's written this word down, give me your eyes so I know you're ready to move on. And then we'll do the next one. Okay, I see lots of eyes. Okay, what's the next one, my friend in the blue?
Water.
They need water. Okay, great. So plants do need water. You're totally right. But do we see a W up here? Okay, so let's work this out together, okay? So how do you feel when you don't have enough to drink? What's the feeling that your body has? Yeah, in the back? Thirsty. You are 100% right. Let's clap. Woo! I love it. Okay, well, you got thirsty, so I'm going to take that one as your answer for right now, okay? So thirsty starts with a T. And then I'm going to put water right here just so we can remember. The plants get thirsty, and when they get thirsty, just like us, they need water also, okay? All right, so let's wait till everyone has written those words down, and then show me your eyes so I know you're ready to move on, and we'll do our last couple. Okay, who has another one up here?
Light.
Light, that is correct. Let's clap for that one. Good job. So where does light come from? From the sun. You guys got it. So plants need light to grow, and they get the light from the sun. Even on a day like today when it's really cloudy, the plants are still getting sunlight through the clouds. So they can get light really, really well. I know, isn't that crazy? It's awesome. Plants are so good at getting sunlight on their leaves. That's one thing that they need. Okay, so when everybody has that word written, I'm gonna wait for your eyes. Okay, I see lots of eyes. All right, this last one is kind of tricky. Do you wanna take a guess, my friend? Oh my gosh, you got it on the first try. That's right, let's clap for place. Nice job. So plants need a place to grow, okay? So write down that word place. So they need a place which is in a pot or in a garden bed or in the soil that's really healthy, that has lots of nutrients. So if we know that a plant has all of these things, then it's a good place to grow a plant or to put a seed, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. I want you guys just to look with your eyes. Do you see a place where we could plant seeds somewhere around you? I do. Look at all these garden beds, right? And you can see lots of plants growing, so you know the soil must be healthy. Do you think that the plants are able to get sunlight right here? Yes, even when it's cloudy, they can get sunlight. Do you think that the plants can get air to breathe when they're outside? Of course they can, absolutely. Do you think that there's nutrients or food in the soil for our plants right here? Yeah, and we can tell that because all the plants that are here are growing really well so far. And the last thing is there a way we can give these plants a drink when they get thirsty? Yeah, there's water that's in the garden where we can give our plants a drink when they get thirsty. If you guys look in the garden beds next to you, see those little brown hoses? That's where the water flows through when the plants get thirsty. We just turn those on and that's how the plants get a drink. So the next thing we're gonna do, how do you know a plant is thirsty? Sometimes when a plant gets really thirsty, it turns brown. But before that, if a plant gets thirsty, it kind of starts to droop and get sad looking. And when its leaves start to droop, that's how you know. But generally, we like to give our plants a drink every 3 days or so, just to make sure they have enough to drink. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do next, you guys. We are gonna start planting our seeds, and today, we are gonna plant something really cool. We are gonna plant carrots that are purple. It's so cool, right? So here's what we're gonna do. When we plant our carrots, first we need to look at 2 important pieces of information on the back of the seed packet. We need to know when the plants are gonna pop out of the ground, and we need to know when they're gonna be ready to eat. So the first thing, this says days to emerge, which means pop out of the ground, and they're gonna pop out between 10 and 25 days. So sometime in the next month, sometime between now and Christmas, you're gonna see these little seeds pop out of the ground. And then it says maturity, that just means when we can eat them. It says 70 days. That's like 3 months or more. So this is November. What comes next? December, and then January, and then February. So probably around Valentine's Day is when these are gonna be ready to eat, okay? I know it takes a long time, so we have to be really patient. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna write down the information about our plants on your worksheet, and then I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna put them in the ground. So you have a line on the bottom of your worksheet that says, today I am planting blank. It will be ready to eat on blank. So I'm gonna tell you what to write in those blank lines, okay? So today I am planting, what are we planting? Carrots. So this is what you write on that first line. Carrots. And they will be ready to eat on, I'm gonna write Valentine's Day. Seems like a long ways away, but it'll come up fast. Okay guys, so here's the thing. Carrot seeds are really, really, really small. So sometimes when we plant seeds, like when you guys planted your radish seeds, you poked a hole in the ground, right? But the carrot seeds are so tiny, we don't even need to poke a hole. All we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys where to line up, and we're gonna use our fingers, and we're just gonna mess up the soil a little bit, and then you're gonna sprinkle your seeds, and then you're gonna mess up the soil again. You're not even gonna poke a hole because they're so tiny, they need to be right near the top of the soil to get enough light to grow. Does that make sense? So are we gonna poke a hole to plant? No. No, we're just gonna go like this with your fingers. Everybody get out your little claw fingers like this. Pretend like you're messing up the soil, and then you'll sprinkle your seeds, sprinkle, 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 and then you'll mess up the soil again, and that's all we have to do, okay? So I need a few friends to stop right here and line up. You're gonna plant right along this brown hose. There's no carrots growing right here, so all I'm gonna do is just pick one area, and I'm gonna dig with my fingers like that. That's it, just like 4 little digs. Then I'm gonna sprinkle some seeds, and then I'm gonna fluff it back up, okay? You don't have to go deep at all, it's just barely, barely on the top. I did it. So everybody find a spot and make sure you're close to that brown hose so the carrots can get a drink, okay? You can go right where I'm at. Here you go, you ready? Okay, so put them right where you put it. And then after you have them buried, good job, you guys. Does everybody have their seeds buried? Yeah. Great job. So we're gonna look for these to sprout sometime before winter break, and then they're gonna be ready to eat when? Valentine's Day. You guys got it. That's awesome. Okay, so after you have your seeds planted, let's go back to your seats, and I'm gonna explain the snack that we get.